So we'll call the first level action. And in this example, it might be Yohan talks to Yongsonyim about exactly what to do. So this is the level where you give instructions, you do demos, and you might even do a rehearsal. All right, so the second level of leadership is what we call outcome. So, for example, Yohan might tell Yongsonyim what we want to happen through the event. A celebration, and hopefully many people will come and participate actively, feeling thankfulness and a sense of victory. Okay, the third level is people. So if you have trained personnel, they'll figure out what result you want, what outcome, and also what action is needed, and probably create a more dynamic event than if the leader tried to tell them everything to do, the main leader. So hopefully you can see that as we go up the levels, the main leader's job gets progressively easier, and other leaders are increasingly freed to bring their creativity. And actually there's more space for everyone, including the main leader, to learn and grow. So the fourth level is design. So that would be, you create a program that includes a year-end event. The main leader might discuss with other leaders things like when it should happen, who they should invite, and what the purpose of the event is. But other leaders will find the right people to help with the preparation and create the desired outcome. Okay. The fifth level is values. The main leader instills values that encourage others, for example, to see what's needed and take personal responsibility and care for the overall program and the people. So other leaders see the importance of a year-end event, and they suggest we should have a year-end event to the main leader, and then they create it. The sixth level is vision and character. So that includes purpose and understanding, as well as true qualities of character, the atmosphere of our expression, and our approach. So when main leaders offer this, it creates a climate that allows people to flourish. It stimulates their growth, leadership, and creativity. So using the example of the year-end event in AOL school, probably other leaders not only suggest the event, but create it in a way that actually draws forth the best from everyone participating. So seeing how effective it is to lead from the highest level doesn't imply we never need to lead from lower levels. For example, when you're training people, you have to tell them exactly what to do. And leaders must have access all the way through the system. Especially in emergencies, that's needed. So, I trust you can see it's much easier and more creative to lead from the highest level possible. So, if all people share the same vision and character, what spirit stirs in each one will be harmonious. So, this is the simple and powerful way to lead. So I want to answer a question that I think many have probably wondered about. Why is it important to regularly join our Sunday services, or at least watch them later? Because it's a primary means for leaders to share true vision and character that unifies the body of people so they can move harmoniously together. Because things change and adjustments are needed in vision, so there's clear understanding. For example, last Sunday when Eugen spoke, wasn't it helpful to see the big picture? Didn't it bring clarity from the confusion that many people are experiencing from the corona pandemic? Now, it's not so bad in Korea, but for example, in the United States and actually many other countries, there's so much death. And the order that people used to depend on is crumbling, and there's actually violence breaking out. Seeing the big picture of what's happening through this allows us to rise above the pain and to see what's needed from us. Okay, now I want to show this diagram without the words. Okay. So can you, as you look at it, can you imagine it in 3D? Maybe this will help you do that. So, do the concentric rings remind you of anything? Our solar system. So, I'm suggesting this is not just a diagram, but it actually correlates with life's design throughout the universe. The galaxy, Milky Way galaxy. So, like in our solar system and galaxy, there's an integrating force that draws the whole body together. For mankind, humanity, that integrating force is true vision and character. That draws the whole body of awakening consciousness together. Because if the vision is true, it embraces not only the vision of the whole, but of each of the parts. The true purpose of the whole and the true purpose of each of the parts. This diagram doesn't only apply to groups, but within the individual also. And there's a dynamic movement through these rings. We all function at all levels at different times. So another way to describe this integrating force is a body of leaders that provide a core of spiritual governance. Not just through words, but through the character consistently expressed. In other words, a radiant core that provides light and warmth that enlivens the whole body. Like the sun, provides light and warmth that allows life on our planet to flourish. So the spiritual substance and perspective from the core integrates the many parts. And it synthesizes for everyone how what they're doing may fit in the whole and be empowered by and aligned with the power of the universe. So, looking at the galaxy, I hope it gives you a sense of connecting with heaven's design. Because actually just seeing other parts is not enough for people to align with the higher power that is emerging and the design that is emerging. Just seeing other parts is not enough to sustain the harmony through the pressure of transformation. There's an integrating force of true vision and character needed to do that. So I'll close the slides now. As we each know from our own experience, transformation requires change in vision, attitude, and behavior. What we see and how we act shows whether transformation has happened or not. So I want to close with one of the essential ingredients that makes the whole thing work. Humility. Heaven's power and design can only emerge to the degree that leaders have genuine humility. In one of the Zoom calls leading up to the Jeju Council, Yohan said, an essential ingredient is people cracking open to the transparent heart of humility. So there's no self-ambition left. Last Sunday he said, return to humility, simplicity, and truthfulness. Only this is allowed in the natural law of life. Hopefully through this, you can see something more clearly. A leadership core with genuine humility and yielded to heaven can be both a catalyst for the transformation of mankind and also an integrating force that draws the parts together. So I want to say to all of you, those I can see and those I can't see, isn't it time to offer the leadership for this? Do you think I have no flaws? But we can't let our flaws stop us. As some of you said, through those flaws we are representing many more, and our transforming them also helps many transform. And if we don't, those of lower character and lower morality will take the lead. So what David said of, I will, I can, I'm with you, I think we all feel that. And especially because of the history of preventing leadership among women in Korea, I'm so glad many Korean women on the call today are feeling this surge of, I will, I can. And men, we need you too. Thank you all so much. 정말 감사합니다.